caught a woodchuck right in front of me. You can see it pulling it right now. This is intense. Look at the red tail on that sucker. Guys, I was doing a meditation, and right during my meditation, this guy was right in front of me, snatched the woodchuck that was behind me. Look at this. You can see the woodchuck is kicking still. Look at this, the red-tailed hawk. This came during my meditation. Hawk versus woodchuck. Let's see how close we can get. Whoa, look at that red tail. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that thing's still alive, man. Whoa. What should I do? Should I rescue him? Should I chase the hawk off, or should I let nature take care of itself? Let me know, people. What do you think? Should I rescue the guy? Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can save this dude. Hey! Whoa, look at that face. Hey! Dude, he's not scared. This dude is not scared at all. Get out of here! Oh man, he ain't scared. Taking it with him. Go ahead, fly with that sucker. Go, go, go! Go ahead, now's your chance, little guy. Go! Go! Go, run! Run, dude! Dude, run! Go, you can't get away? Get out of here! He's going back for it. Let him get it. That's what I felt like. He's feeding his babies. That dude's pissed at me. Oh yeah, he's got babies nearby, I think. I hope he gets it actually now. Let's see. Man, it's hard to witness something get murdered though. That friggin' hawk was just eating the woodchuck. I scared him away. I couldn't witness it. He caught a woodchuck. Right? It came out of this guy in front of me and was holding it down. I shoot him away for a second, but I think I should just let nature of life take care of itself. He probably has babies he's feeding. But it was pretty, I couldn't watch it get killed. I just couldn't. You can hear it's distress call in there. He's going to get it now. I think he does have babies because I hear them chirping nearby. I didn't notice it before, but now I do. He couldn't carry it off, though. He tried to pick it up, and he couldn't fly with it.
Beautiful bird.
It is a beautiful bird. Their red tail is like 2 feet long. He's a red-tailed hawk. Sometimes that same hawk, I come here every day. I've been living here close to 40 years. Sometimes he plops right on the Big Mary's head.
Wow.
And stays there for a little while. Yep, the Big Mary, yep.
Have a beautiful day.
You too, take care.
Bye.
Somebody had walked by and witnessed it a little bit with me. See, he's walking away now. It's one of the people that's staying at the Catholic Retreat Center here. He's got it. The hawk's already back on it. Yep, the hawk's down there with the woodchuck. He can't carry it, that's the thing. The woodchuck couldn't fly off. He was too hurt. I mean, couldn't run off. But it's hard to witness something getting killed like that. But I like that hawk, man. I wanted to see his huge tail too. That was... I'm not gonna save him. I'm gonna let the hawk get him if he's down there. If he's got babies to feed, who am I to say anything? I wouldn't want somebody messing with me. But the hawk is definitely down here somewhere on the woodchuck. And you can hear the babies. And you can hear the woodchuck crying somewhere. That's the woodchuck, I think. And the hawk babies are crying. I can hear them. That was pretty intense, though. It was almost like a sign, too. You know what? I would have tried to rescue a baby deer if it was hurt, too. Say a pterodactyl or some shit that existed in the past. Say we had big birds that can come down and grab a baby deer. If there was something attacking a baby deer, I would have done the same thing. Right in front of me. I would have tried to scare it off. But, yeah, no, I felt like I should just leave it alone now, though. Because of the baby thing as well. It's not my place, I think. I shouldn't have messed with it to begin with, but you know what? It couldn't carry it off. And that thing was like suffering. It was going to go through like an hour of punishment before it died. I didn't like that. That is just too much. Because that thing, it couldn't carry it off. And it wasn't killing it just outright. It was just trying to hold it down and smother it or something. Or break its neck. But it wasn't working. Yeah, the babies are gonna get fed, I know. But now you guys are making me feel guilty for running it off too. I don't want to go in the brush because I don't feel like getting ticks all over me. But that hawk was huge, dude. Did you guys see how big the tail was? The red tail on that hawk? That's just intense. I was the only one to see it with that woodchuck too. That guy didn't see nothing. He came at the end when it was let go. That was pretty intense. No, I'm not gonna get close to the babies. I know they're over there somewhere because I hear them crying. They've stopped for a second, but I know they're over there somewhere. I feel like that hawk is watching me right now. He knows me anyway. That hawk knows me. He's seen me every day. Not every day, but like he flies by me a lot here. So I'm sure he recognizes me. I've never messed with him before. I think he felt comfortable to grab something right near me because he does see me a lot. Like he had no qualms. He literally grabbed that woodchuck like 7 feet behind me. I heard it. Like he came down in silence, seriously, but I heard the woodchuck get grabbed. Right? And I think that he felt really comfortable with killing something in front of me. And I was like, nah, man, don't get comfortable around me like that. Right? I respect the fact that I don't want to be here when you do that. Like, yeah, I come around every day and I have never messed with you before, but like, don't be killing things in front of me. Respect that. He can't carry me off, so I'm not worried about it at all. And I'm pretty sure if he was coming down out of the sky, I'd be able to catch a punch. Or something, I just wouldn't want him to grab me with those claws, man. Those things are wicked. But on the ground, I'm not worried about it because I could front kick that motherfucker. I could front kick him. I would be able to kick him, keep him at kicking distance. He wouldn't be able to get close to me. He would have to fly up in the air and aerial attack me. I could front kick him. I could kick him pretty. I would do front kicks, I think, because if you try to come like a regular like Muay Thai soccer kick, which is like almost like a roundhouse kick, or if you want to say, or a low kick, right? You gotta sort of wind up it a little bit. You gotta angle your. If I'm a righty, you gotta angle your left foot kind of to the left. When you step off with your front foot, you gotta angle it to the left, and then swing your right foot so your shins like connecting. And that's too fat. Like you don't have. You need that split second of timing to not wind up like that. So I would have to use those quick front kicks. Boom, bop, bop, bop. That's how you gotta hold down a dog too. If a dog's coming at you, it's just straight front kicks to the face until he had enough. You ever have a dog like charge you in the alleyway or something like that? That happened to me in Long Beach with a pit bull. And I straight had to front kick this pit bull in the face a couple of times until he had enough because he was charging at me. It's the only dog I've ever had come at me like that in my life. I'm usually good with dogs. Never give him like your arm to gnaw on. Like, how like trainers, they put the padding on their arm and they'll give like the German Shepherd or something their arm to like attack. Like, who's gonna defend themselves that way against a dog? Like, don't let him get that high up and grab your arm. Like, hold up, you gotta keep him at a distance with your legs. What the hell? I don't know why they train dogs that way. Like, I guess because the average person will just like try to run away and put their hands up in front of their face to block their face from getting bit, because German Shepherds do tend to jump on their hind legs and pin you. Like, I had German Shepherds growing up, right? And there was this one friend that my older brother's didn't like. My older brother's friends, there was this one guy that my German Shepherd lady didn't like. And this was a big dude, like, and my older brother's like 12 years older than me, so these were like grown men, like 18, 19, 20 years old at the time, and I was younger. And the dude came in the house. I'm not going to say his name on here. He's actually ended up becoming a police, his family are police chiefs, and him and his brothers are cops from New York City. He came in the house, and my dog lady pinned him up against the wall by his shoulders with her front legs. She got up on her hind legs and literally pinned him up against the wall and had her teeth at his neck, like growling, like, ah, like, don't move or I'll bite your neck. And she had, because she was big too, over 100 pounds. And she got, as soon as he opened the door, she pinned him up against the wall. And this was she was trained. She went to school. She was trained by certain words not to attack, and unless you're. She's never ever done that to anybody else. She just didn't like something about him. And I mean, there's some other stories with her too, where somebody tried to rob my dad's work van, and she was inside it, and the guy pissed himself. But like, yeah, sometimes they'll go for the neck, dogs, right? That shit is crazy. So you can't let them get up on you like that. Yeah, no, it is Tweakerville in Long Beach for sure. Let's go check on what's going on there. Yeah, I lived there for like 2 years. It's Tweakerville all over there. It's a weird mix over there because there's a huge gay community, a huge like low income and drug selling community as well, and like gangsters and fake gangsters, and they all like do freaking weird shit together. It's weird. It's a weird town. Not my style. In New York City, like, there's certain streets for that. Like, you go to those streets if you want that kind of activity. In Long Beach, man, it's just any random alleyway. It's like anywhere, there's just weird stuff going on everywhere. That's because there's not crystal meth in New York City the way it is on the West Coast, even Arizona and those places. I mean, you can get it in New York, but it's not out like that. It's mainly like crack, coke, and heroin around here. But like, if you go to the West Coast, there's crystal meth everywhere. There's tweakers at the bus stops digging in their book bag for 6 hours. Just people friggin' clawing their face apart and weird shit going on, right? So it's crazy. And then, like, if you have any homosexual tendencies at all, you do crystal meth and they come out of you. I've seen some weird things happen with people. Dude, that woodchuck, he was looking at me like, what do I do now? I'm like, run, little dude. Like, what the hell? I think he's dead, though, because he stopped crying. I don't think that woodchuck's alive anymore. Unless he's too far away and hidden. But I don't think he was getting too far. Oh, there's definitely something back there going on. I hear it. Trying to find out where this hawk is. That's his call. That guy right there. I have a feeling that something's right back in here. Here he is. I knew it. I knew it. He's right there. I felt him for some reason. I took a second and thought about it. I knew he was right over here somewhere. He don't have the woodchuck. Does he? Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. The woodchuck's underneath him. He's got the woodchuck. Hey, brother. You pissed? You're not mad at me, are you? We cool? You got it? Oh, man, he's eating it. He is eating that bad boy. Look at that. He's making sure he gets something before I chase him off. I'm not going to chase you off. Eat that sucker. Oh. Look at that red tail. Look at that red tail. Beautiful. Right? It's like Animal Planet. I wish I had an Australian accent for right now. You want me to leave? Yeah, I'm out. You saw that face? He was like, dude, back off. Oh, man, pulling chunks. He's swallowing that. I think he's going to regurgitate it back up to the babies. You can hear them crying nearby. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I don't feel guilty now. You guys happy? Yeah, no, the animals know me around here for sure. And I've always been comfortable with animals, except for that one dog that time. And I think he was just a crazy dog. Because it seemed to be like, as soon as I came near his territory, he flipped out. But usually all dogs like me, all animals pretty much. Let's see if we can find the nest. So I was on League Project last night. If you guys didn't check it out, you guys can check it out. I think it's in two different shows. But I'll be going back on League Project in a couple of days, I think, because Rex, we talked today, and he wanted to do a show about Giordano Bruno. But this is pretty interesting. The fact that I was like right here when it happened. And I was sitting here in the shade for a moment, like. Also, I got all new products on my website. I even got a couple of, they're small, they're like little ones that you can hold in your hand, little crystal skulls. I got new ones that are high altitude Himalayan quartz, crystal quartz. I think there's only 2 of them left. I only had gotten 4 of them. And I just put them up on the website, but there's like, I think there's 2 left if somebody wants them. I also got ruby matrix, ruby kyanite, ruby fuchsite, rainbow moonstone, golden healer quartz, kyanite specimens. So much on there. Well, at least the hawk got what he came for. Yeah, I got big, huge specimens of kyanite, and there's only a small kyanite. I only have a few pieces left. I had some kyanite clusters as well, raw kyanite clusters, and I have some huge kyanite specimens. Some of them that were charged at sacred locations as well. But look at this beautiful creature. Look at that fan tail, red hawk fan tail. I mean, this is premier. I don't have my high quality camera right now. It's my cell phone, my shitty cell phone. But this is premier video right here. Right? There's people that never get to see something like that in a lifetime. Look at this. Damn, I had a mosquito on me. And the fact that this hawk was comfortable with me, I think, too. I literally call this guy Horus because sometimes he sits upon the huge Madonna that's here, that's over 50 feet tall, the Black Madonna statue. Literally, the Rosary Madonna statue. He comes and sits on her head, so it's like Horus on top of Isis. Yeah, I've always had a connection with these birds, especially owls and hawks, falcons. Definitely. I have a big tattoo of one on my back. So, that goes to show you right there. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I just got to step closer, that's all. Ooh. I just heard something pull off. Ooh. Dude, that thing is still alive. Oh my god, I'm leaving. Oh my god, he is eating that thing and it's still jumping. I gotta get it. I can't watch that no more. Oh my god. Do you guys realize that? That thing was still bouncing. He had to pin it back down to eat it more. Oh my god. Oh. No way. Dude. That's enough for me. He was eating that thing alive. How intense is that? I wonder if the woodchuck's brain is advanced enough to know that he's being eaten alive. Oh. And like what that means to him. I wonder if things flash before his eyes. Like there was so much wood to chuck. All that wood I could have chucked. Oh man. Yeah, well they're savage, you know, especially owls. Like owls, they literally they can snatch other birds out of trees in silence in the dead of night. They fly, especially owls. Owls fly in silence, like friggin' UFOs. You can't see, like you can't hear them. They cut through the air where you can't even hear their wings. You can't even hear owls' wings at all. And there could be like a smaller bird, even a smaller bird of prey, in the tree at night, perched in the tree, and an owl will fly up on it in silence. And even the high sensitivity of other birds can't even sense that bird coming at it until it's too late, until it's snatched. That's owls literally fly in silence. Intense. And you just had live hawk. That's straight out of Animal Planet. I can't believe that where else can you see a red-tailed hawk do something like that? You don't even get that on some of those like all night vision cams that they have running on YouTube, right? I think my phone's about to die too, shit. Well, owls, even the word strega comes from screech owl, strix, Latin strix. Screech owl is even looked at as the Lilith, So, owls are very mystical. In fact, even gray aliens, their faces are their faces are very similar to owls as well. A lot of people confuse the fact, or they'll see like a white owl at their window or something like that, right? It's always been attached to weird, mysterious experiences, and even sometimes abductions, right? Getting taken in silence in the middle of the night. This is what owls do. They fly, and this is why ancient witches were seen as owls, because they fly in the astral realm. They fly in the realm, like on their broomstick, snatching you up in silence in the night, like the owl, right? This is where all this myth and lore comes from. The nocturnal creatures that snatch you up in silence in the night. Thanks for joining us, and spiral out.